Hey, this is Rich from Ride the Wind Surf Shop. We're here to talk about some longboards today. We have plenty to choose from high performance all the way to traditional logs. Start off with one of our high performance longboards. We have this Bob McTavish right here. It's a 9-1. It's a quad setup. Extremely thin. Extremely hard rails all the way from nose to tail. This board right here, you can ride it either as a 2+1, the big center box right here, or the quad setup. Very narrow tail. It's only 22¼ inches wide, so you're able to get a bunch of speed on this thing, and not a whole lot of rockers, so it's going to be going real fast. This board's going to be good for all your airs and laybacks, all that crazy stuff that you see the guys doing out on the West Coast. This board's also real good for bigger waves here in Outer Banks. It's nice cold in nose, pretty narrow. Other than that, I mean, definitely a good board for a guy looking to destroy some waves out there on a longboard, or even a girl. It's nice and narrow, easy to paddle, and not too thick, not too heavy either. All right, next board up we have two actually here, the McTavish Fireballs. These boards are awesome performance nose riders. They're going to be great for turning as well as getting up there on the nose. The outline of this board is nice and wide, so it's going to be real stable for walking on. Nice platform. Walk over here. This board, it's a pintail. It's actually pretty narrow pintail right here, all the way up to a huge wide nose. So you can get up there and hang some tin, hang heels, do whatever you need to do. 2+1 fin setup. Has a nice double concave out the tail for speed. It also has, you can kind of see here, this beveled rail. So it's like a flat deck right here, and about this much of the rail is kind of turned down. What that does, it helps helps suck the rails in the board into the wave, so you can get up here and just hang out for a long time. Also, nice single concave up on the nose. So you're dropping in, getting up there on the nose, and just hang out. Come back here on the tail, turn it, do whatever you need to do. Get off the lip a little bit. Nice blue color here. It's gonna be a great all-around board for pretty much any condition. You can catch, little ankle-high waves all the way up to, chest, head high waves if you want to. This one right here is a 9.6, I believe. We also have a 9.2 over there. Same board. It's whatever your preference is. It's gonna be good for just about anything you want. All right, next board up, we have a whole bunch of George Robinson surf designs. This here is a 9.0. The cool thing about this board is George specializes in balsa boards, and he also glues in all of his own balsa stringers. As you can see here, balsa tail block, nice A-frame, all the way up here to about just above the middle of the board. This board's gonna be really good for performance as well as nose riding. It's real wide. I personally have one of these myself. It's a 9.4, and I've been riding it for the past 2 years. It's awesome. I've got some of the best nose rides I've ever gotten on it. Because with this A-frame, it's nice and stiff in the back, so you can, turn it real well, push down on the tail if you want to. And once you get up here on the nose actually flexes down a little bit, trims out when you get up there, and you can just cruise forever. You can turn the nose, get up there, side slip a little bit. Super fun board. And all of George's boards, or most all of George's boards, have pretty hard rails all the way from nose to tail, and it's just gonna be a real good East Coast board, East Coast longboard for especially out in the Outer Banks for the steeper waves we have here. It's gonna stay in there. It's not gonna slip out like all the California boards, super fat rails and all that stuff. But he definitely knows what he's doing with those. It's a nice flat deck on the bottom, and this board here is a 5-fin convertible. You can either ride it as a quad, these two, or you can ride as a thruster. So this board is definitely going to be performance 9.0, A little bit of weight to it, so it's going to glide nice and easy with the triple stringer. But just a real good all-around longboard for a guy who who's mostly shortboarder, wants a longboard just for fun. Smaller days, catch anything on this board, and turn it if you want to, go wherever you want to on the way. All right, here we have another George Robinson shape. This is a traditional outline, one of his super nice boards here. 5 stringers, 5 balsa wood stringers all the way into the pintail in the back. This one's a 2+1 fin setup. You can ride as a single fin just as easily. Put those side bites in there and you turn a little bit better. This is a big cruiser. It'll look great on your wall above your fireplace, or in the water just as well. This is awesome, just big, heavy longboard for nice smooth waves, about waist high, clean waves. George again, one of the best at balsa wood surfboards on the East Coast, and also stringers. So definitely want to take out. Next up, we have another Allen White here. It's a 9.3 traditional shape, single fin pintail. Awesome colors. It has a yellow deck patch here for knee paddling. Nice full rails. This board, personally, one of my favorites. If you come by the shop, it's not here anymore. Most likely, I'll be riding out there in the water, so keep an eye out. But this board, single fin. This board right here has a double concave, with a little bit of V in the tail, so it's going to turn real nice. You can put a nice rake on there. Nice big rake fin. Super wide nose and tail. Tail here is 15¼ inches wide. The nose is 19¼ This board also has a nice moderate nose concave all the way about till just above the middle of the board. It's real stable out there when you're nose riding. Awesome lines on this board. Beautiful color work. Awesome pin lines. Just nice traditional log for those guys looking out there to have some fun gliding out there in some waist high clean waves. These peelers. Definitely check it out when you come by the shop. All right, last but not least, we have one Mayer Hoffer right here from Global Surf Industries. This board is pretty wild. The guy who designed it wanted just total function out of a longboard. If you can take a look over here at the tail, super narrow tail pin, 2+1 fin setup, and it's epoxy, so it's extremely lightweight. The concept of this board was that you could surf the tail like a shortboard, and with the lines on it, you can kind of see it goes in and then back out to the nose. Nice full nose. So if you do want to go up there and nose ride, get up there, hang out for a little while, come back and rip it like a shortboard. This board also has some crazy contours on the bottom. It's a huge V from about the middle of the board all the way to the tail, and that's just gonna, help you get on the rail either side. Once you get to about the middle of the board, the rail is extremely. It's just a real, almost like a 50-50 rail all the way up the nose. About halfway back, it's super hard. From the V all the way to super hard rail, and tail. And awesome color work on this board. It's an opaque white up to this awesome opaque green tint over here. It's an extremely different board, but you know what? Definitely want to check out. In Australia, they had a contest with these boards. About 20 pros came out. They all rode the same exact board. They said it was pretty crazy how it rode. So definitely the way of the future with longboards, but it's all right too. Keeping it going. That's what it's all about.